Good day, everyone. So the unit heater in my garage is acting up, so it looks like time for another repair. What it's doing is it's cycling. So the burner kicks on like it's supposed to, and then by the time it shuts off, I feel the overloads are kicking in to shut it down. At the same time, coincidentally, the fan kicks in. So I feel that the time delay on the fan is either worn out or not acting properly. So we'll see what it says and do our timings, and then we'll go from there. So I'll take you to the back of it and show you on the back. Okay, so here we are at the back. There's your fan. The thermostat comes in and comes over, so I'll just take this off. There's your transformer, hook it on there to hold it. So what we're trying to find out is what's happening. One of two things, I feel. Either our time delay is kicking out too late, and therefore the overloads inside are shutting it down before the fan can come on and push some cooler air through, or the timing is working perfectly on your time delay and the overloads are just kicking out too soon. So that's what we're going to try to figure out. So if we look at, and I'll try to show a picture of it later that can show the numbers a little better. Let me see here. So on your time delay, you have 24 volts at the bottom that actually kick in. It gets voltage applied when heat is asked for. Now on top you'll see an H and a C, so for your heating time, how long it takes before the little disc inside there, the heater heats up a disc and it pops. When that pops, it makes it so these leads connect. Now this is the 120 connection. Here's my incoming and there's my out, and that heads up to our fan. So basically I took my meter here and I was getting the proper voltage down below, which I figured I was because the fan does kick in, it just seems late. Checked up top, power in here, little disc clicks, little shaft inside pops down and makes these two contacts connect. So therefore it comes down to the timing that it has written on it and what it's actually doing in real life. So it says up to 60 seconds on this, and when I measured it from when heat was asked for, not from when you first hit it, but once it actually comes and asks for it here, you'll hear the click. That's when you start your timer, and then stop it when the fan kicks on. That'll tell you how long this disc took to heat up. So I did that, and I was in the low to high 70s seconds every time. And this has a maximum of 60. So it should be kicking in before 60 seconds, and it's not. So that tells me that this is the issue. I need another time delay relay. So you have an H and a C. The C is telling you that once it kicks in, you're getting 24 volts down below. It takes up to 60 seconds. The disc heats up and pops. So your heat timing is up to 60 seconds. Now, once the thermostat says we've reached the proper temperature and it stops the call for heat, it stops sending 24 volts to here. So once that happens and this heater inside has stopped, how long does it take for that disc to cool off before it pops back and opens this circuit, therefore turning off your fan? So that's what your C timing is. And for a garage heater, I'm not too worried about it. If it shut off right away and you lost a little bit of heat, or it's not like it's in your home. Same as this heating circuit, the heating timing I should say. If it's less than 60, if it even kicks in pretty quick, so for a few seconds cooler air is being forced through your fan, through your heater. Not the end of the world. I'm in a garage. So I would rather that, a lower number, than a higher number and have it risk getting too warm inside the chamber and kicking in my overloads now. So yeah, so I did the timing, so that's the issue there. So now I'm gonna head to, looked around the city, not too much, so I'm gonna head to Amazon, and I found one that is actually, the H is 1 to 20, meaning that when it calls for heat, that fan's gonna kick in pretty quick. The only other real option out there was one that was up to 90. Well, I'm already having an issue at 60 and it's getting warm inside and it's going to 70s. 90 really is not going to work for me. My overloads will kick in first every time. So therefore, I would rather do the 1 to 20 that I found and have it kick in a little sooner. Also gives me a little more, obviously as the disc wears out and it takes a little longer to come in, then I got a little room to play with that as well. So yeah, so hopefully that shows you a little bit about what's going on back here.